it's Jen here at Check Her Joy, and this time I'm reviewing the all-new, all-different Avengers from 2015 on. The art and writing in these comics are by Mark Waid, Adam Kubert, Sonia Obeck, and VC's Corey Pettit on lettering, at least in issue 1, and I have issues 1 through 4 here. Just want to check all of that out. Basically, this is introducing a new set of Avengers. The previous Avengers are no more. They've gone off and done their own separate things. The Avengers Tower has been sold because Stark Industries is in trouble. So the all-new, all-different Avengers are Captain America, Iron Man, Thor, Vision, Spider-Man, Ms. Marvel, and Nova, which is a very eclectic group. Most of this comic is focusing on them kind of grouping together and becoming a team for the first time and really working together. So that is a really cool thing to see. Their main villain that they are fighting, at least in the first 3 issues, is a Chitauri warrior called the Warbringer, who wants to open a rift to let other Chitauri come to Earth and just completely devastate it. And to do this, he needs to find these 3 ancient artifacts, and the Avengers are trying to stop him, trying to figure out what he's doing in the first place. And the Warbringer particularly has an issue with Nova. Apparently they've had big contest in the beginning, and so they're kind of mortal enemies, I guess. Sort of mortal enemies. Warbringer really doesn't like Nova. So the dynamics between this very diverse group is really interesting part of it, I think. We have Tony Stark as Iron Man, and he is struggling with, Stark Industries is going down and he has to sell the Avengers Tower, and he has some of his wealth, but not a lot of it, and so he's kind of got this new position also as the one recurring Avenger, kind of getting this group to work together. We have Captain America, who is not the original Steve Rogers. I think it's Sam Wilson. That sounds right, I think. But he definitely has, this mantle he's taking on from Steve Rogers being Captain America, and he's trying to go out there and, do his thing, and he's got this different personality from Steve, and people are kind of like, hey, that's not my Captain America. And a lot of these characters are kind of dealing with the mantle that is passed out for them from the person who had the title before them. We have a new Spider-Man, who is this teenage kid, and that's kind of cool to see, although we don't really see him without his mask, so I haven't read those comics, so tell which ones I haven't read the comics for, because I don't know the backstories. We have Nova, who is another teenager, and he and Ms. Marvel, when they first meet, it's kind of really awkward, because they're clearly they like each other, but they're both kind of set the other one off, this awkward teenage position going on here with how do I react to the opposite sex? And then throw in the fact that they're superheroes, do I tell them who I am? Do I not? So it's fun to see the two of them work together, and they kind of get off on this really bad footing. So we have Ms. Marvel with her beginning powers, and most of this is taking place in Jersey. So it starts off in Jersey, which is her territory, and we have the female Thor, and nobody knows. The rest of the Avengers don't know who the female Thor is, and they're kind of so what's her powers, and feeling her out, not really knowing her personality much, not having worked with her. And then we have Vision, the robot sentient guy, and so he has a much more analytical view of what's happening than the rest of the Avengers do. So they all have their own personalities and background of what's going on. So I liked these comics, and it's hard to be why without spoiling it. I do like the smaller moments when Tony Stark shows up on a bridge where Captain America saves some people and kind of helps him out, but not as Iron Man, but as a decoy to get him out of that situation with the press and the publicity afterwards. Here is the art if you guys want to see what it actually looks like. It's pretty typical. I don't know. I so bad at art, but it looks cool. Yeah, I'm really intrigued to see how these characters kind of end up getting along and how the all different Avengers plays out with these characters. So I'm gonna keep reading these. Thought they were pretty awesome. Maybe not my favorite comics ever, but definitely like a solid 4 stars across the board on these issues. I definitely recommend you guys should check them out. I'm gonna continue reading these. So yeah. Peace out. I love you guys and keep reading. Bye.